Straight ahead, though, the Muslim rock group preaching a message of love to Islamic radicals. We're going to meet the lead singer during Sunrise in Focus. 8:19. Well, now to an amazing story about the Muslim rock group that's riling the radicals. Dewa has made a huge impact on the young people of Indonesia, and the fundamentalists aren't very happy about it. You see, the group sings about Islam and preaches against the dangers of extremism. Their motto is say no to the warriors of jihad and yes to the warriors of love.
Well, Dewa has been in Australia to see their favourite rock group U2, and lead singer Dhani Ahmad joins us now, along with university lecturer Rahaya Mahali, who uses the band's songs as teaching material. Good morning to both of you. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
Dhani, first of all, obviously U2, I'm sure you thought they were fantastic. Yeah, enjoyed it. Tell us why you think it's so important to speak out against extremists.
I think because it's important to speak what we know, or what we think important to other people to know, as sharing information, you know. So for me, it's important to say that Islam is a religion of love, instead of that right now people know that Islam is like a Laskar Jihad or Osama bin Laden. So I think it's important to people to know, or the radical to know, that they think Islam's like that, but it's only they think, you know, not everybody.
The younger generation doesn't believe that. How do you do it in your songs? What messages do you send out in your song?
For me, the message is for only young people. For the message is like I took it from Quran and Hadith, that in Islam, that in Islam itself, in our Quran, that said that God is make people.
It's sort of the caring part of the Quran, isn't it?
Yeah.
And the love part of
Yes.
Rahaya, how do you use the band's messages in what you teach?
In my classes, we've got a subject called Indonesian popular culture. So in that class, we also introduce students to the different kinds of songs, and also to the songs that Dewa has produced, and how it actually you know, is related to what Islam is today, yeah? And also, we have a subject called Islam in Indonesia, and in that subject also, we introduce people to the kind of Islam that is there in Indonesia, and how actually it is accepting more moderate kind of Islam, you see, because Islam itself means submission to God. And what Dewa was going to say was actually, in Islam, there is that word in the opening of verse before you read the Quran. It says that God is loving, and, you know, Ar-Rahman and Ar-Rahim, meaning loving and
Because, of course, we all hear the extreme views, and recently, of course, the Mufti here in Australia has said some things which I'm sure probably doesn't reflect the overall view of the more moderate Muslims. Is that right? I mean, how damaging is it when one person would come out and say fairly extreme views?
Unfortunately, that's really very damaging, in the sense that I would just wish that people would say, I think, rather than according to Islam, you see? Because by saying according to Islam, it's like generalizing Islam, because really, there is not just one Islam. It's, you know, the source may be one, the Quran, yeah, the holy book, but actually quite, you know, many different... Exactly. Islam allows different interpretations, just the way Dhani does with his band, you know?
How powerful is Dhani's message to younger Muslims?
In Indonesia, you mean?
Yes.
Yep. Oh, I'm sure it's powerful. Like, I'm sure you would agree with me that young people are in a search of identity, you know. Then Dhani's message means that they are delivered to the young people in the form, in the media that acceptable to them, through their music, through their ears.
And Dhani, by doing this, have you, I mean, I know that you've infuriated a lot of a lot of traditionalists, if I can call them that, or you've caused quite a bit of controversy. Is that right? Have you sort of received threats or anything, or?
Yeah, when we released the album called Laskar Cinta, a lot of song, the lyric is say bad thing about the radical. So the radical is not satisfied with our job, and then accuse that we are infidel or something, and then report to the police that we are insulting the religion of Islam, and then trying to attack my office, the office of Dewa, and then luckily that we have a friend that protecting us, who is a general in Indonesia, that it is not happen anymore.
That is good.
Well, it's a great message you're putting through. Thank you for coming on the show today. Great to meet you.
Thank you, Rahaya. Thank you.